Start off today with thank you so much for welcoming us into your neighborhood. I can't tell you how amazed we are and how delighted we are to be in your neighborhood. And I want to start off just to say major thanks to Brenda Daniels, who I know many of you know on this street. Brenda is she's my assistant, she's my savior, she's my organizer, she's keeps my life together. So, and when we searched out to try and find a neighborhood that would work for us, Brenda was the one that put up her hand and said, "I know the perfect spot." So, as usual, she hasn't let us down. So, let me just tell you a couple of reasons why we're here today, and then I'll let us get on with our morning. We're here to launch Delta's Good Neighborhood Challenge, and this is really about raising $1 million towards charities across Canada. We're going to raise over 10,000 hours of volunteer time with over the 8,000 employees we have across the country. And this is kind of the start for us to just launch it. And today, everything we do goes to the Daily Bread Food Bank, which we all know has been shortened in their inventory, so it's really important that we give back. So we're going to start here as a launch for the Good Neighborhoods Challenge, and then we're going to, 6 of our employees will start in Victoria, and they will thread along the 34 communities that we have in Canada, and we will give back to charities. And we will also get back to a great partnership that we have is here today represented is the Habitat for Humanity Canada, which will be helping in terms of the shortage of affordable housing. We're also starting a green program, which is just a way in which we think not only at work but at home we can lessen the impact of the environmental footprint we have in our neighborhoods. And then of course we're going to support charities across Canada. So the $1 million will not go towards one charity, it will go towards charities that are in the communities. It'll be our hotels, our employees will choose those. And the last part, of course, is just creating volunteer hours. And we know there's a lot of charities out there that do incredible work, and we just want to make sure that with our over 8,000 employees, we have an opportunity to give them a vehicle to be able to help and give back. So that's really what we're trying to do. But today, I also want to recognize we have 2 hotels that have helped serve the breakfast this morning. Delta Toronto East, which I've heard some people talk about doing vacations, weekend vacations at, as well as the Delta Toronto Chelsea, which is here this morning to help us. And I also want to recognize, thank you very much for everybody coming out. I also want to recognize, excuse me, as our celebrity this morning is Ben Mulroney. We've all watched Ben grow up through his career with Canadian Idol, with E-Talk, and the moment we said to Ben, would you like to come and join us, he just was instantly on board, because Ben believes in communities, believes in giving back, and we're just delighted to have Ben as a partner with this. So thank you, Ben, very much. So with that, I don't think there's anything else I need to cover off on. This is why we're here. Thank you so much. Your community is absolutely outstanding. I've said to a lot of you, this is like a Steven Spielberg set. It's just so perfect. So thank you for allowing us into your backyard.
Why are you out here today?
Well, one of the reasons is I am having kids, and talking to some of the neighbors around here, they're always looking out for each other. They're all they help. I think these days, with 2 parents who work, be very busy, and you need the help of people you trust. And in order to have that, you need good neighborhoods and you need good neighbors. And I also believe that when you couple that with the concept that really there is a lot of work that needs to be done in our neighborhoods and in our local communities, and if we strengthen those, that strength from within, we can then spread it around the world. Specifically, I work with a number of charities that work directly in Toronto, and right now I'm training to run a marathon so that we can help a family, deserving family in Ontario that fell on some hard times. It's not always about helping people on the other side of the world, deserving as they are. Sometimes it's about working in your own neighborhood and putting that time and energy in your own neighborhood, and then from there going to the next neighborhood and the next neighborhood. And I like the idea of that. I like the idea of neighbors helping neighbors.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're a 100% Canadian company, and we have hotels in 34 communities across Canada, and this aligns with our values and our employees. We want to give back to the neighborhoods, and this is just a great way for us to kind of wrap it up in a nice bow that says, let's be good neighbors, let's raise some money. So this year we're going to raise $1 million. We're going to generate over 10,000 volunteer hours, and the intent is to take charities across the country. And it's not any single one. It's about every community that knows that a charity that means a lot to them. Our hotels and employees will choose it. and we will go across the country, starting here in Good Neighbours. This is our Good Neighbours launch. So it really is about it's not the big things, it's the little things. So we're going to raise money, we're going to allow volunteer hours towards anything that the community feels is important to them in terms of the hotel selecting it. And we're going to start here as a launch. Today goes to the Daily Bread Food Bank, which we all know is short in inventory and needs our support.
So what do you think about the event today?
We haven't had a breakfast like this since our wives made us one like this yesterday.
And it's great. It's great to have all these people on the street, and it's for a good cause. So it's
for a good cause.
Today. The kids have already been jumping in the bouncy castle a lot, and they're having lots of fun.
Yeah, their teachers are going to love how hyped up they are. Are they all getting the chocolate stuff?
They have had their full of Fruit Loops already.
Very
sugary
cool.
cereal, chocolatey muffins. I haven't had mine yet though, so I'm still a little groggy.
Were you part of the organization?
Yep, we were out last night sweeping up the street, getting it all ready, and we wanted to be good hosts for the event today.
Are you expecting a lot of people?
Hopefully, we had over 100 people say they would come, so it should be, as the morning moves along, a lot of people are going to trickle through.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I don't live on the street. My grandchildren live on the street.
Okay, so what did you think about the event?
I think it's a wonderful idea. I really do. It's, neighborhoods are very important, and for Delta to do something like this, I think it's outstanding.
Thank you very much.